It's officially summer. Well, not in Poland yet, not in England yet. In Scotland, it's technically summer. Temperatures aren't going to be any higher than like 15 Celsius, but it's technically summer because there is no school, so it's summer holiday, meaning it's technically summer, but realistically it's going to rain every day and you're not going to go outside anyway. Saying that as if I know what's happening there. Sat in Poland. Never been out there. Will be though. I put everything on my share thing from last video and it's still there. It's still there. I really need to clean my room, but I asked Alice to tell me to clean it today. So maybe. I don't have any video ideas. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Not a single one. Because I need to do a room tour. Because everyone's asking for a room tour. But there is so not... Why is it purple in the camera? It's just like a warm white here. Like IRL, why is it purple in the camera? I had the wrong frame rate set on my camera. So I think it's going to be better now. I'm not sure how it actually does the recording bit. Because like I know how it records. It records it differently now. But I don't know if you're going to be able to tell actually watching the video back. I'm not sure. You tell me. I'm sat here now. I'm going to be recording that video on Friday at 11 p.m. And then I have to put it out on Saturday at 3 p.m. I do that every week. I never learn. I never learn from my mistakes. Anyway, I dyed my hair brown. You've seen that. Ignore. I went to sleep with wet hair so I know it looks ass. But that's beside the point because I put it over green and pink so parts of my hair are green tinted and the other parts are warm pink tinted. And also my roots didn't dye. So my roots are still blonde. I don't know what the fuck happens, but like half of the dyes I use, they don't touch up my roots in any way possible. And I don't know how that works. Alright, what have I been doing? Because I certainly must have gone up to so many much more important things than recording a video, thinking of a video. Maybe cleaning my room to record the room today everyone's been asking for. I've never done a room tour. I have on stream on Twitch. The only time I've ever done a room tour was on stream on Twitch. The reasoning is though, my TikTok lives, I peaked at like 500 viewers. My TikToks, I peaked at like 360,000 views. My YouTube videos peaked at like 6.5 thousand at this moment when I'm recording it. And I think, except for that one time I got raided on Twitch, I peaked probably like 30 views. There's that difference. However, one time I got raided with 3,000. 3,000 people sat there watching me. That was a terrifying moment in my life. But it was really good. None of them stayed, I don't think. But that's beside the point. Anyway, do you want to know what I've been up to? Because I've been really productive. I've been doing a lot of things. Such as, I've been playing GeoGuessr for the past hour before I started recording this. Also, in the past week, I've spent about 30-ish hours on Grow a Garden. I've also been really obsessed with Sims, and I have about 40 gigabytes worth of mods. I don't think much else happened. I would say that I learned something on guitar, but realistically, I don't do that anymore. Because back when I was really shit at it, well, I still am. I'm not good at guitar. I just know some basic chords and I know how to change them. That's it. Well, I was still really shit, like just starting back in like December or something. Back then, to learn a song, I needed to actually remember the chords, first of all, because I didn't know them yet. Then I needed to learn how to change between them. Then I needed to actually learn the strumming pattern and everything. And by now, if I hear the song once and I just look at the lyrics and chords, the first time I try to do it, I can do it because I can do the strumming pattern and the chords and I just look at it and I know how to do it. And then because I do it the first time I try it, I don't retry it over again, and I just don't remember how to play songs because I never learn them. I just look at how to play them, I play them once, and that's it. So I would say that I learned something, but I realistically didn't. That's a lie. Let me find a guitar pick. Hello? I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, like, whatsoever. Because my guitar... Look at this absolute fucking monstrosity. I think that was the cheapest guitar we could get. Because I got it with my Christmas money. But it was because back then I got into guitar at the start of December, and at the end of December I got this guitar, and my mom was like, well, if you want an electric, then I guess you can, but we're not going to get you a proper good one, because you're going to get bored of it after like a month or so anyway, because I always do. Even though it's been like 6 months by now. Come on now. So we got the cheapest one, and then I didn't like how it looked, so I put stickers all over it. It's genuinely more sticker than guitar. There's some guitar here. It was red. Ignore that I'm still in my pajamas. Allow me to tune my guitar. Jesus. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me, that was genuinely tragic. You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. Monkey on the board is your latest trend. But don't say what anyone can see and anyone else. Whoa. It's a trend on TikTok to sing that with someone. I don't know how to say that, but my best friend lives 1,500 kilometers away from me. Same continent, at least. You know, there were times where it would be a whole other continent. At least we're in the same continent. Is there anything else I could play you? Prepared to prove to each other the romance is boring. I think that's the best I'll do. I think this will be like the most known song that I can play off memory. What's the first thing I learned? I don't remember it. I really don't remember songs anymore. No, Can I play anything else that's cool? Can someone please get me a reverb pedal? That's the first thing I've ever learnt by myself. I used to go to guitar class when I was like 7, and eventually I got bored of that after like a month or so, and I never went again. But they've not taught me anything there. Not anything that I remember. Not anything that I remember, at least. And then we kept my guitar, and eventually I got back to it in like 2020. Or 2021 it must have been. Or 2022, I don't know. And back then, the only thing I've learned was... because I'm a Lil Peep fan. Strong, going strong. I mean, come on. Come on now. I actually have a lot of tattoos dedicated to Peep, but that's for another video, maybe. Maybe. I'm keeping my video ideas. Anyway, after 2021, I stopped playing guitar up until, like, mid-2023, I would say so. And then I quit playing guitar back again in about February 2024. And then I completely gave up on it, and I thought I'm never going to pick up a guitar ever again. But then my friend, Alice, my Imphy, got me back into guitar in about December 2024. And now we're in June 2025. And I've still not given up. This is the longest I've ever gone about playing an instrument. Let me rest you here for a minute while I give a little talk. Okay, so ignore the mess in my room. You've already seen one of my guitars, and it's the one I was just playing. But I actually have quite some more instruments. Let me put that away because I'm gonna lose it. I always lose my capo. I lose my capo more than I lose my pick. The chance, because I can like survive without a pick. I have like 20. I know where is 1. I actually fucking doubt I know where it's there. I thought I'm not gonna find it because I just put it down on my bed. I see it. Anyway, back to instrument talk. I'm not good at any of them. I'm not good at any of my instruments. So the electric guitar that you just saw, it was about 100 quid, and I just didn't like how it looked, so I put stickers all over it. So it's definitely lost in value by now, probably. Also, it sounds fucking horrible. Yeah, but that's also because I know nothing about guitars. I just really wanted to play it, and I know nothing about it, so might be my fault. Anyway, next what we've got is a bass that I think I've touched twice in my life. I cannot play a single thing on it. I didn't buy it, don't get me wrong. My mom saw a Facebook post, someone was giving it away for like dishwasher shit or something. She sent me it and she was like, Nico, do you want a bass? And I was like, yeah, sure, I want it. So that's how I got a bass, and I was gonna learn it. I was gonna learn how to play bass, but I don't know how to tell you that. I have my acoustic, which is probably the most expensive one of my instruments that I ever got. I got it for Christmas 2023. And how do you expect me to play bass when I can hardly press the strings on an acoustic? Is it in tune? Somewhat. Not really. Fuck you. Yeah, so this is my acoustic that I got technically for Christmas 2023 because I just asked everyone for money. It was quite expensive. It was like £160, which it doesn't sound like that much, but for someone who's like never touched a proper guitar before, it's a lot. Because that was my first proper guitar that I ever got. Chronologically going, this is the oldest guitar that I keep at home, and it's a classical guitar that goes out of tune within 5 fucking minutes. That's actually not that bad. For how bad it usually is, that's actually not that bad. I cannot talk and play at the same time. Or keep a rhythm, apparently. That's actually not that bad. For how it usually is, it's quite bad. cannot sing. Don't come after me, okay? I'm trying. Chronologically going, this is my second ever guitar I had. I believe so. I had one more before it, but we keep it at my granddad's so that when I go there, I still have something to do and not just sit on my phone. However, even with that, I still have 15 hours screen time whenever we go there. I'm not completely honest with you. To be fair, I have 12 hours screen time when I'm at home, and I have my PC here, so, and a tablet, and my guitars. 4 of them. So this is chronologically my second guitar I ever got. I put stickers on and then I tried to get rid of them. Didn't quite work. We move on. So this is what I used to play back in 2023. And then for Christmas I got my acoustic, which was 160 quid. Well, this guitar was probably like 20 at most. And the last thing I have there is a keyboard that I do not have batteries for. I don't think so. And besides that, I do not remember how to play anything on it. If I can turn it on, I'll get it out. Fuck you. There's one thing I only remember how to play. That's the only thing I remember how to play. I've learned Ocean Ice. Well, I've not learnt it. It's probably wrong. I just figured it out somehow. I genuinely don't remember anything. I've learned Goodbye by Will Burnham at some point. I've learned Able Sisters at some point. Figuring shit out on this is so much easier. Like vocal wise, I cannot figure out chords. Duh. I'm too stupid for that. But on this is so much easier because there you have like 80, I believe, notes. On guitar I have like 160. So it's not really learning. I just kind of press buttons until I figure it out. I mean, I can sort of figure out whether they're slower or higher, but that's about it. I'm putting that down. I really don't like the keyboard. I only got back to trying to learn it because I thought, you know, if I can strum with one hand and make chords with the other, why would I not be able to play the keyboard? It doesn't quite work like that. Doesn't quite. Wish it did. What was it? Currently one of my favorite songs, genuinely, wow. Swear that's the day, I'll tell you without lying. I was born to quit smoking, I was born to quit dying. On that day, I'm doing heroin, the easiest pissing. On that day, I'll stop talking so much shit about the government. Cause hearing speaks louder than words on a politician or on a prison warden. Hearing speaks louder than words. Actually, like when you go to look up the chords for that song, they're different, but easyified? That's not a fucking word. Simplified. So I simplified them for myself because the first chord is like something like that. Or not. I don't remember what it is, genuinely. But I just simplified them, so it's D, an a B minor, and the G, which you can play like that. But because the B minor is a bar chord, it's easier for me to change into a bar G, which is just kind of a fret down, and you move your fingers one string up. It's really confusing to tell, because if you asked me 2 months ago, what do you think about bar chords? I would tell you that I hate them and despise them and I never want to play them. But somehow we got to the point where sometimes I think that it's just easier to play a bar chord than change into a normal open chord. I don't know how we got to that conclusion. Genuinely, no idea. Watching TV darling on the bed. The milk is just expired, all the leaves are dead. I'm not quiet, just receiving what you said. Feeling moved by everything you fed. I don't remember any songs that I know how to play, so let me pull up my tablet. Not even an iPad. It's not worth it though, because the only thing I do on this is open Spotify. Why the fuck would I need an iPad to do that? I don't use it really. It's useful because I use Spotify on it, but that's pretty much it. Right, Ultimate Guitar. My absolute favourite tab ever. My tabs. What else do I know how to play? You know you love me, you know you care. Shower never, and I'll be there. You are my love, you are my heart, and we will never ever be apart. Oh my god, Creep will be the death of me. Creep. I can play bar chords. I can individually play every chord that there is in Creep. I cannot do the strumming for it. No, because I have like a lot of those fucking weird ass songs in there. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I bet your word I want, listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. That's such a non-guitarable song. Okay, this is a really bad example of something that I can play. Excuse me, I just have the things in front of me because I don't remember the chords. Welcome to the internet, have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet, come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic, this isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Demand them to consider a 5-star hotel, smoking a cigarette, mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got fit, but she wanna get Finnegan, drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skin, cause she wanna be Kim and alright, I know that you best stop acting innocent. Why don't we all just appreciate the mastery of the best song ever that I've learned on guitar? This got turned into like a really musical video, didn't it? Right, so this is for, I would feel like the majority of people that would watch me are familiar with the name James Marriott, and if I mention it, it will send a little shiver down your spine, and it will be either in a PTSD moment or in a, oh my god, I love James Marriott, I just seen James Marriott, I went to his signing to Don't Tell the Dog. It's the same old story, and the same look in my eye. Does that, like, I don't know, make you happy a little bit on the inside? See, most of those songs aren't really guitarable songs that I just have saved there. Like, I'm not entirely sure that any of you want to listen to that. Don't know what I was thinking, leaving my child behind. Now I suffer. What the fuck is that chord? I actually have checked it, and a big part of my audience is really old, and it's either pedos, which, in that case, you know, maybe let's not do that one. A big part of my viewers are quite old, and I would even go for saying not even old as if the older years of Gen Z, I'm talking, we're past that, we're into the 1980s. Unless you like put your birthday as that just to like get access to YouTube when you weren't old enough yet, like that's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm just saying that's kind of scary. I feel like I say it in every video that I'm not of age. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, I wish you couldn't. But since you're all quite old, and you might not know fucking Alex G or anything else I've played. I don't remember what I played, but whatever. I've like actually had enough now, because it's really hot in this room, and I had to close the window to record everything, and I've been recording for like an hour now, because you know, time passes much quicker when I'm doing something I actually like doing, and not just having to think about what do I have to say. Time passes much quicker when I get to play guitar, which I actually like doing so, because I'm not gotten burnt out yet, surprisingly. So I've been sat here for like an hour, and I usually only record my videos for like 30 minutes, and then I get to edit it, and you get like 15 minutes. We're fine with that. Don't worry, half of those like hour thing, I mean, you can tell that video's not gonna be that long. I don't think so. I'm gonna cut out like half of it. I don't really remember what it even started as. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It just kind of got turned into instrument talk and music talk, sort of, and then just listening to me play, which isn't the most entertaining thing ever. I'm fully aware, and I genuinely have so many cool video ideas to do, but for that I would need to have friends in Warsaw. And the problem is the closest friend I have lives in Scotland. There is that quite bit of an issue that I wish I didn't have. But you know how hard it is to befriend people in Warsaw? Not only that, you know how hard it is to befriend someone in Warsaw and have them speak English enough to the point where you can record something with them. I feel like that's such a specific little situation that I managed to get myself into that I don't think I will manage to finish it, do it. Maybe because I've not left the house in about 3 weeks. Maybe, but God forbid. Like yesterday, I woke up, I played Grow a Garden for like an hour, I went to bed, and I laid in bed for the rest of the day. But anyway, as I said at the start of the video, now it's summer in Scotland, and my best friend is from Scotland. So, I'm gonna force her to talk to me every single day from now on, just like last year. However, last year we went nocturnal. I mean, I did. She went to sleep at like 6 and I woke up at about 12. I used to go to sleep at about between 9 in the morning to 3 p.m. and I would wake up at 8 p.m. every day to go live on Twitch. But I no longer do that, so there is no longer a point in waking up that early, which is a good reason, because that means I will probably go to bed at like approximately 3 p.m. every day and then wake up at 3 a.m. I feel like I talked too much. There's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit it out because I'm gonna have to cut out like an hour worth of nothing. Well, God forbid a woman has a hobby of talking to herself. I'll see you all next week. Maybe I'll clean my room and do a room tour. Bye bye!